You're joining us here at the headquarters of the International Energy Forum in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, and I'm absolutely delighted to be joined now by the Secretary General of the International Energy Forum, Dr. Sun, on the conclusion of the 7th Symposium on Energy Outlooks. Thanks for joining us. Now, congratulations on a tremendous symposium. Bring us back through the whole day and tell us how exciting it was and what are the big takeaways.
Okay, this is the 7th workshop for the symposium. And probably this one is also the highest and also with the more people. And originally we considered this workshop about 120 people. Now we come around 170. So people from the international organizations, from the government, from the think tanks, from the industries. This time we have many the international companies and also NOCs like the Aramco, like China National Petroleum Corporation, like Sinopec and others. So this time is a really big variety of the people from a different area. Even we have some of the banks, like the Asian Development Bank, they also the vice president on this meeting. So I think this time, this with a very big courage of the personnel from different lines of industries. And another is because this time we have the OPEC, the Secretary General here with the high level of this attendance from IEA and from the other the international organizations. So this one, I feel that the attendance of people with the high level and with the more knowledge of this industry and others. So it's really a smart one.
Just tell me quickly, though, in terms of like a lot of the people who commented on the quality of the discussion too. You had a lot of different discussion from all the way upstream, right down even to downstream and outside the normal energy. So a little topic for us, please, and just some of the discussion. But there was some great feedback, and you must be happy about that.
Yes. So by this part, we covered a lot of the policy issues and also discuss about this the supply and also the demand, and also about the high production peaks, and of course we cover also some of these subjects about the renewables, energy efficiencies, and also about the energy poverty, and even some of the issues about these new renewables, very new for some of the groups. And this one, they have a lot of the question and answers. So by this one, I think the meeting is better than originally we expected.
And indeed, you had support from the highest level too, and I'm sure you were very thrilled to have the visit of His Excellency Mr. Al Faleh, the Minister from Saudi Arabia, came to. Tell us about that tremendous, stamp of approval, really, for all your good work here.
Yeah. So this time is very special that we got the several ministers join us, and especially the minister from the Saudi. And this time we got the minister from the Bahrain, with a minister from the Malaysia, and a minister from Sudan, and the Under Secretary of UAE, and also the Saudi minister himself. I know he's very, very busy, but he still squeeze his time and come here to join the meeting and give a very excellent speech. And so he said it is a very quite a personal consideration, but we feel that it will be the very highlight under such a situation with the market and also oil prices. And also later on he gave a speech for the media, and I just stand beside him, and I heard the comments, and he highly commended the IEF. I feel that it's really support and continuous support for IEF. And of course for IEF we are a platform for the producers, consumers, and the transmitters. And we are neutral. And of course, after I joined the IEF, we consider to offer a better service for all the member countries. Try to help the bridge this communication, and try to allow best to make this the understanding of the market and reduce the turbulence.
Now, you also had, in the last few days, a meeting with the European Union. Tell us about that meeting.
Okay. So this the European meeting is very helpful. And before this meeting, I had a bilateral meeting with the ambassador here with the EU. And we agree that we continue to use the IEF for this platform. In the future, we can have more meetings. So for this roundtable meeting, and we have a half-day meeting and with the different speakers. And we discuss a lot of these policy issues. And also, by this one, we can have a better understanding of the EU. And the EU, I feel that is a very important organization. Since the 17th century, these European countries, they are the leading countries for the industrial revolution. And even now, they are still the leading countries for technology, for the efficiency, for the climate change, and for the other high-tech technologies. So if we have a good cooperation with them, and the IEF is the platform with the 72 member countries. Also, we have 8 big partners for the Judy data. And also they are very interested for this Judy data. Especially they are interested that we are going to develop this Judy data cooperation with the African countries and try to help for the energy poverty and also energy efficiency. So this is the very strong foundation for us further to develop further cooperations.
Now, tell me a little about your cooperation also with the research, of course with CAPSARC mainly, academia and research, really a tremendous half-day roundtable discussion too with all of the thought leaders, a lot of great active discussion too. Tell us about this.
Okay, so for this the CAPSARC, this is the third time we have this the thought leaders roundtable discussion, and this time we have the 2 sessions. And the first session mainly discuss about the PICS summit of the demand and consumptions. So a lot of these industries and the consulting companies join this one. And the second one is about the mainly discussion on how to consider and negotiate for the energy transitions. So by this one to supply a idea for the future decision making the people and the government consider. So I think CAPSARC is a good think tank and strong institution. For this cooperation, we are seeking for win-win situation. And the IEF is a strong platform with a broader platform, and the CAPSARC with a strong think tank and with many specialists from different countries. If we work together by this one, I think we can offer a better service for all the member countries, and also for them use this platform, they can expand their influence and play a more important role in the future.
So in all, a very, very busy 3 days for you, a very busy few months since you've come on board. So this must be very encouraging for you now when you look to the future of your term here for the IEF. You have a lot of work to do, but you're committed and ready.
Thank you very much for this one. I really appreciate this time. We have so many the people from the different industries, the government, even embassies, and for the lunch time we have so many ambassadors come here. Any progress of the IEF, I think it depends on the contribution and support from these friends and the institutions, and also from the support of the media. I like to take the chance to thank all this support, this friendship, and we will continue making efforts to further to upgrade this, improve the performance of the IEF.